Hi, this is part one of how to make chili. I have carrots that I've peeled, onion, cut into 4 or 3 chunks depending on how thick you want your onion to be, and then just cut it down like so. This is promowares.jp. We advertise practically everything. If you're selling a car, I also like doing cooking videos because I like cooking. I worked in many restaurants for many years and decided that it wasn't for me anymore. So I have that all cut up like so. I take a frying pan. I'm going to put all this in here. And I prepared some before this video so that I wouldn't have to cut it up and waste your time. So all that goes in there as well. And over here I have chicken that I boiled, chicken breast that I boiled and shredded. And I'm just going to add that on top. There we go. And then I got some ground beef and ground pork that I'm going to add as well to the frying pan, so that I now have a ton of stuff to fry. Now already in my yellow pot in the back that you can see, there's a yellow pot here, I have kidney beans that I boiled and cooked. And then I'm going to I added about 4 cups of water to that. And then I'm going to add any kind of diced tomato to that. You can buy, put a little water in this, swish it around. The next, whichever kind of, again, diced tomatoes, not the whole tomatoes because you have to cut the tops off them, which is kind of a hassle. I mean, I suppose if you have the time. The weight's the same, so it doesn't really matter. It still makes about the same volume. 2 cans is about enough for spaghetti sauce for 4 people. I want to let the veggies cook first because once the meat gets there, it will be cooking faster and the oil is going to come off and then it's going to cook the veggies more. And we're making chili today. So refried beans, 2 medium onions, some grated chicken, some pork and beef, mushrooms, some carrots. I'm also going to put in crushed red peppers that I make. You can either get red peppers and use a Cuisinart or a blender and then crush them yourself, or you can get it fresh and dry them yourself, or if you have a patio you can grow them yourself and then dry them and then crush them. Now I'm taking a little water that I added from the soup, from the water out of with the tomatoes and the refried beans. Take that out. Move this in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Try not to get in the way of the camera. Just put a lid on it. Let that cook a little bit. Chili is like spaghetti sauce. To make really good chili, you have to cook it a really long time. So actually all the water that you're adding in, including the water that's in the vegetables, is more, it's going to evaporate and soak up the seasoning more so. Now chili, I'm from Boston, and clam chowder, yes, there's clam chowder, but then chili, Boston chili is also quite famous too. Because it's thick, and it's like, it's got quite a lot of hamburger in it. Sometimes people put corn in it, but almost everybody puts spice in it. It's a winter meal. So what I'll do, after this is cooked for a while, on part 2, the finished product usually is, since I'm in Japan, rice at the bottom of a bowl, and then I put grated cheese, and then I put a scoop of chili on top, and it makes it quite delicious and quite filling. Just gotta turn the heat down a little bit here. Make sure everything is like sauteing a little bit. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook this until the meat, the vegetables lose maybe half of their water, the onions as well as the carrots. And then I'm also going to season it. This is the time to season it, because what you're really going to do is you're going to be cooking it slowly over time. So now I'm doing garlic powder. Very good for the stomach. I did red pepper, roasted red peppers before. Lots of pepper, because I like pepper. It's supposed to be a spicy food. I even like to put in some Japanese spice. And later when you add it to the beans and also the tomatoes in the soup part of it, it's really going to cut the spice down. Tomatoes will do that. And also the beans will do that. They'll absorb the flavor. Also sugar. Put in about 3 tablespoons, 3.5 tablespoons of sugar. The reason for that is sugar will cut the acid down that's in the tomatoes, and also the acid that's down in the spice. And then I'm just going to put the lid on it and let that simmer for about 40 minutes. And we'll see you on episode 2. So this is how you begin to prepare for Boston chili. Have a good day. Promowares.jp. Thank you.